Just have to understand that when a transformational figure enters the fray, you got to pause and then isolate and compartmentalize and give them the love that they're due. And in this case, it belongs to Caitlin Clark.
Only one that can do what Caitlin Clark did. Bring all those eyes. For pure basketball purists, there's nobody like her.
Caitlin Clark has done it again. After an incredible record-breaking season, she's made history in a way no one saw coming. Without even stepping onto the court, Clark has swept the most prestigious Global Athlete of the Year awards. She's been named Time's Athlete of the Year, SBJ's Business Athlete of the Year, and the Associated Press Female Athlete of the Year. This basketball sensation is truly unstoppable. But not everyone's celebrating. Angel Reese has voiced her frustration, even going as far as to claim that Clark doesn't deserve the recognition.
It's been hard for me, but adjusting and just kind of have that mindset of like just moving on has been something I try to give myself a little bit of grace.
Caitlin Clark is box office. She is a star. If Angel Reese was older, I would have gotten on her about what she just said. Because I would have been like, how naive can you be? But she is young.
Can you believe the drama unfolding right now? This isn't just about awards anymore. It's a rivalry that's got everyone talking. But here's the twist. Only one side seems to think it's a rivalry. Fans tune in to watch one superstar dominate with her skills, while the other seems more focused on staying busy on TikTok.
Like, when I got drafted, number 7. So I'm like, cool. Like, the pressure is not even on me because I'm drafted 7, so the pressure shouldn't be up there. So I'm like, all right, cool. I can just hoop. I'm like, all right, cool.
It's because you started killing it.
Well, yeah.
And they're like, oh,
I'm still a rookie. I'm still figuring it out.
A story that's shaking up the basketball world. It's got everything. Caitlin Clark's unmatched talent, her fiery competitive spirit, and Angel Reese's bold antics. This is the kind of drama you can't ignore. So, why is Clark's recent sweep of awards the talk of the town? Let's dive in and break down what's really going on.
Is a wonderful player, but she does not compare to what and who Caitlin Clark is when she's on the basketball floor. Plain and simple.
Let's get into the details of Caitlin Clark's incredible season and why she's racking up all these awards. What she accomplished on the court wasn't just impressive, it completely redefined what a breakout season looks like in basketball. So, how did she do it? Don't worry, we're about to break it all down.
She talked about where all this attention started with her and Caitlin Clark.
First things first, Caitlin Clark didn't just break records, she absolutely shattered them. And when I say shattered, I mean on a whole new level. She set not 1, not 2, but an unbelievable 62 records. Yes, you heard that right, 62. This isn't just a milestone. It's a historic achievement that puts her in a league of her own. Can you even wrap your head around that? Here's where it gets even better. Caitlin Clark's incredible season wasn't just about smashing records. Her performance translated into real results on the court. Thanks to her outstanding play, the Indiana Fever secured their first playoff spot in nearly a decade. That's right, Clark didn't just shine individually. She completely changed the game for her team.
I think a lot of good will.
What's even more amazing is what Clark has done off the court. Her influence has been nothing short of extraordinary. Check this out, WNBA merchandise sales surged by a staggering 500% during her rookie season. That's not a typo, we're talking a 6-fold explosion in sales. It's as if Clark waved a magic wand and made everyone crave a piece of the WNBA. But it's not just about jerseys and memorabilia. Clark's presence has been a transformative force for the entire league. Viewership has spiked. Attendance is at an all-time high, and the WNBA is reaching audiences it never did before.
This the way I did with Michael Jordan. Now, she's not the Michael Jordan of her sport as far as athleticism, playing, dominating. But A'ja Wilson is the best player in the game. Not even a debate. But I'm talking about value now. Value to a franchise, value to a league, getting your team in the playoffs. They had the number 1 pick. They were the worst team last year. And there is value that I can attack.
Even sports economists are sitting up and taking notice. Their Laviel, a leading expert, called Clark a lightning rod for women's basketball. She's not wrong. Clark's influence has become so monumental that people are likening her to Michael Jordan in terms of revolutionizing the game's popularity. Let's crunch some numbers. Are you ready for this? Clark's rookie season is estimated to have brought in a jaw-dropping $36 million for Indianapolis alone. That's the kind of impact that gets team owners and city leaders buzzing. Laviel forecasts that professional women's basketball as a whole will see its combined value skyrocket by $1.6 billion in just the next 3 years. Yes, that's billion with AB. Talk about game
value. Michael Jordan was the most valuable player every single year because of what he meant to his team and what he meant to the league. And, oh, by the way, winning 6 titles. Can't argue with that. Caitlin Clark may not win titles. Las Vegas is still a great team. But the fact that she's doing what she's doing and at a very high level, you know, it's now commonplace where she'll go for 26 and 12. I mean, those are great numbers for any player, no matter how long you've been in.
What does all this mean? Caitlin Clark isn't just a basketball star. She's a phenomenon reshaping the sport as we know it. She's redefining the game both on and off the court, drawing countless new fans and driving a significant economic impact. Her influence goes beyond the stat sheet, proving she's exactly the superstar the WNBA has been waiting for to transform the league's future.
Nothing that she does where you go, did you see her? Other than she plays really, really hard, and I liken her game to Moses Malone. Moses Malone was relentless. So it's not that I don't appreciate who she is or how she plays. There is no one like Caitlin.
Caitlin Clark's journey to all these awards might seem like an inevitable triumph, but the full story is far more complex. Remember Angel Reese? She was the other rookie who had the basketball world buzzing. The media framed their so-called rivalry as the ultimate showdown, a battle for the ages that had fans glued to every game. But how close was this competition really?
Rodman was better than Michael Jordan, or Ben Wallace was better than Kobe, or even Andre Drummond was better than LeBron. And I shouldn't have to point out that Angel Reese is actually a poor defender.
Med couldn't stop drawing comparisons between her and Clark, crafting a narrative of two young stars locked in a season-long duel. It felt like the perfect setup for a dramatic climax, as if these two athletes were destined to compete with each other throughout the year. But as the season unfolded, some began to question whether the rivalry was as close as it seemed. Was this battle real, or was it fueled more by hype than reality?
Attention, her notoriety is based off Caitlin Clark. Because she wins the national title, first thing she does, she mocks Caitlin Clark. And then she doesn't even celebrate with her teammates. So she's made it personal with Caitlin Clark. Then she's played off it.
The answer became crystal clear when Caitlin Clark was named Rookie of the Year and First Team All-WNBA. This wasn't just a win, it was a decisive statement that shattered the illusion of a knee and neck race. Reese, understandably upset, made no attempt to hide her feelings. She publicly disagreed with the decision, insisting that Clark didn't deserve the honor. Her reaction fueled even more drama, dividing fans and sparking heated debates online. But was Reese's frustration purely emotional, or was there something deeper beneath the surface?
I'm talking about gifted LeBron-esque bounce passing. I'm talking about gifted LeBron-esque two-handed, full court, touchdown pass kind of passing, the likes of which I don't see in the WNBA.
Here's the bigger picture. Clark isn't just competing for awards. She has an innate drive to be the best and perform at the highest level, transcending the game without the need for rivalries. Her skill isn't just intense, it was transformative, drawing unprecedented attention to women's basketball. This isn't just about a player, it's about elevating the entire sport and inspiring fans everywhere.
The white girl was the best thing that ever happened to the WNBA. She's already the most exciting and entertaining player in the league, the entire league, the one you can't take your eyes off.
While Angel Reese may not be making waves for her skills on the court like Caitlin Clark, she's still drawing plenty of attention to women's basketball, and that's a win in its own way. Think about it. When was the last time two WNBA rookies sparked this much buzz? One stands out for her skill and elegance, while the other grabs headlines for her off-court antics. Social media is exploding with debates, highlights, and clips, and games featuring Clark and Reese have smashed audience records. These two aren't just athletes, they're the driving force behind a movement. They've energized the league and made women's basketball a hot topic nationwide.
Wilson is her name. Quote, "It doesn't matter what we all do as black women, we're still going to be swept under."
Caitlin Clark's global awards go beyond recognizing her individual talent. They represent a pivotal moment for the WNBA. She's not just setting records, she's redefining what's possible. Her ability to captivate fans, create excitement, and command attention has been nothing short of groundbreaking. Many aren't just calling her a great player, they're calling her a transformative force, someone with the potential to reshape the entire league. But with all this attention comes scrutiny. Not everyone in the WNBA community is thrilled about the spotlight being so focused on Clark. Some veterans and former legends have raised concerns, suggesting that this intense emphasis on one player could overshadow the league's other incredible talents.
22-year-old Caitlin Clark, who has single-handedly changed the game, brought in millions of other young fans, old fans. How about the ratings in college basketball for her? Record ratings. And now in her very short WNBA career, shattering records. Isn't that a win for everybody?
So, why the pushback? For some, it's about fairness. They feel other players who've made huge contributions to the league aren't getting the credit they deserve. Others worry that the intense hype around Clark could lead to unrealistic expectations or take attention away from the teamwork that makes basketball unique. But here's the twist. All this debate and controversy might actually be great for women's basketball. It's fueling conversations, attracting new fans, and putting the WNBA in the spotlight like never before. In the end, it's helping the league grow in ways we've never seen.
Let's celebrate Caitlin Clark, celebrate her greatness, celebrate her courage to keep pushing through.
This isn't just about Clark, it's about the broader implications for the sport. Her success has reignited discussions about how the WNBA promotes its players and grows its brand. Some argue the league needs to do a better job of marketing all its stars, not just the newest sensation. But there's no denying that Clark's presence has been a catalyst for change, bringing fresh energy and excitement to women's basketball.
You go, girl. Don't listen to these people. Keep going strong. Most of us are normal and have your back.
Caitlin Clark didn't just break records, she completely shattered them. She's redefined what a season can look like and set a whole new standard for women's basketball. By raising the bar, she's inspired the next generation of players and fans. Clark has shown that high-level competition and skill can captivate the public, creating moments that go beyond the game itself. She's brought a new level of visibility to the WNBA, proving that women's basketball is just as exciting and compelling as the men's game. And the best part? She's only getting started. So, what's next for Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese? Their so-called rivalry has already done so much to shine a light on the league, but it feels like this is just the beginning. The next time they face off, it won't just be about competition, it will be about progress, growth, and the future of the sport. These two athletes aren't just playing for themselves, they're playing for the future of women's basketball. So, what's next for the WNBA in the Caitlin Clark era? One thing's for sure, the ball is in her court, and how she plays will set the standard for women's basketball for years to come. Do you agree? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Click the video